Talk to me about stem cells and exosomes. I hear everybody talking about stem cells and exosomes. You got to go to the Dominican Republic. You got to go to Panama. You got to go to Colombia. You got to go get all your stem cells. You got to make sure you get your exosomes. You got to make sure you're doing all this other kind of stuff, these IV therapies and everything else.
Right.
Is that a real thing?
It's a very real thing. I mean, stem cells and exosomes here in the United States are, in the legal realm, are used topically. They're used for joints. They're used for, skin, hair, neck, face, décolleté. Also,
décolleté?
It's this area of the neck and
the gobble?
chest. The gobble. So like microneedling procedures and all kinds of topical procedures.
Okay. Cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff. Dentists are also using them in the mouth now to actually accelerate wound healing. Surgeons are using them when they close wounds to accelerate wound healing. They're still not used intravenously in the U.S. But stem cells are phenomenal. Usually derived from what's called mesenchymal stem cells. Usually come from the umbilical cord. They don't come from babies like most people think. There's a lot of nonsense you hear online that come from aborted babies. They don't. They come from live births where the mother knows her placenta is being donated. And mesenchymal stem cells are capable of differentiating into any cellular structure in the body. There is some mind-numbing research that is published on PubMed now that you can read on stem cells and their impact on all types of diseases. If COVID did anything positive for us, it actually laid the foundation for some of these stem cell therapies and exosome therapies to take a leap forward. And so you have, stem cells, which are cells that contain DNA. They can repair tissue. They can reduce inflammation. They have all kinds of benefits for human beings. And then there's exosomes, which are little packets of information that are released from stem cells. These are about 1/800th the size of a stem cell. They're generally found to be very pro-growth and anti-inflammatory. They're excellent for skin, collagen, elastin, fibrin. They're also excellent for joints, knees, hips, shoulders, rotator cuffs, and inflammatory conditions in joints. That area of medicine to me is one of the most exciting areas of research right now. And yes, the big stem cell clinics and exosome infusion clinics are outside of the United States, mostly run by US trained physicians. And those infusions are being done outside the United States, but there's some promising companies that are pushing their way through the FDA for approvals for certain conditions. And I think you're going to see a new frontier in medicine very soon based around the research on stem cells and their exosomes, their derivatives.
Yeah.
No question.
So